Welcome back to Adventures with Chitwood, where every day is an adventure. It is what you make it. Today on this episode, we're going to be working on the rear springs. We've got some new ones ordered, but they're on back order. Not sure exactly when they're going to make it here. In the last episode, we got a new fuel tank in, new fuel lines, and got it running. So today, the plan is work on the rear springs, get them back up. We're going to weld them in and get it just where we can cruise around on our back roads. We're going to change the oil and go for that first ride. So let me show you what we're working with right off the bat. The rear springs are broke. They've been broke for a long time, but you can see where they separated and actually pulled, and when it pulled, this shackle moves back. So we're going to get all this cleaned up to bare metal, and we're going to burn that in and weld it just temporary, and then we're going to change the oil. So let me get you all set up, and once we get set up, we'll get going here. Alright, I got us all set up. As long as the sparks ain't too bad, I'll leave you guys sitting right there. It has been welded before. Somebody else did it. It wasn't me. And I do not believe it was my father-in-law. But yeah, you can see where. Alright, so let's keep going here. It's coming along. I got it ground down pretty flat. I just got to figure out how to, with the brake line there, I can't get up any tighter. I think I might take the big wire wheel and just get in there and, you know, clean up as much as I can and get it down to bare metal. So it's going to take me a second to get switched over to that. Not bad. Not bad at all. At least it's nice and bare. I think we need to now take and move the whole spring, like right here, and try to scooch it forward. I got a pry bar and a hammer. So let's Alright, so my camera keeps dying on me. I got the spring pushed back in. Let me show you. So the shackle's strapping down, and I've got a pretty good gouge put in it, and I'm gonna weld that up, and then we'll move on to changing oil. I need to clean me up a spot for my ground and get a good bite on that. So alright, I'll get you set up and hopefully maybe get you some videos of welding that up. So see, he's not always an inside dog. Sometimes he likes to come and see me. Don't you, Pupperoo? He just don't like it whenever all the noise starts. He's like, then Dad don't pay no attention to me. He won't throw the frisbee. Oop, frisbee? Where's the frisbee? Alright, I got everything set up for whoa. For welding. Let me see if I can't somewhat get you guys where you can see me. Let me grab my helmet, and we're gonna right through there. I might have to adjust once I get going here. Well, I think I need to turn it up just a little bit. Ain't burning quite enough. Alright. There. Let's try that. Not bad, not bad. I need to come out just a little bit further. Right here. Let's see. There we go. I can live with that. So there she is. Now all we gotta do is get the tire back on, get it off the jack stands, and we'll be ready to go. All right, let's get this tire on. Come on, I have it. Get the oil changed. We noticed that there's a little bit of a leak on the oil sending unit that goes up to the gauge inside the cab. So we're going to try to tighten that down. In the 15-20 minutes that it ran, it left a puddle about like that on the floor, so it's enough that we got to be worried. So let's get this tightened down and get it off the jack stand. Yeah, I got it welded. ain't going nowhere. These got these safety pins. They're actually pretty nice. Well, she's setting level. She's not got the California lean no more. So I think the first business is this line down here. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. It comes up and goes to the dash, and it is a little loose, and it dropped quite a little bit of oil in a little bit of time, and I can see where vibration and stuff make it. I better quit, 'cause I'm bad about over tightening things. But we got that. I put about half a turn or 3/4 of a turn on it. So now we need to get oil pan and get the oil draining. Alright, so my son-in-law's here. He's going to actually help me with changing the oil. He's going to crawl underneath. See, that's how I'm the old man. And get the oil draining. While he's down underneath that, I'm going to be working on getting the fuel filter replaced, because it's got a bypass oil relocation, so that makes it nice. And then we got to tighten this back down, and then we'll pour some oil in it and fire it up, let it do its thing, and then we'll get this thing out. And we got to check and make sure that there's some brake fluid in the brake chamber. So let's get going and get you set up and get this thing knocked out. He's crawling up underneath there, and then we've got the oil tub here.
The drain plug? That thing's huge.
It's, I know it. I was gonna see if you was gonna say anything. So
Freaking monster truck.
it is probably one of the biggest. Let me see if I can't zoom in on it. I might
have to come on this side.
Yeah.
We'll just pull it out and show him.
Yeah, he'll once he's got it out, we'll pull it out and show you. It's like 1 1/8 inches. I mean, it's huge.
Knuckle buster.
But so putting it back in, we're going to use Rotella T5 1540 is what we're going to put back in it. And so I'm going to get you set up while he's working on that. I'm going to work on the oil filter and be a little warm because it was running.
Our oil don't look bad at all.
No, it ain't been drove much since I did it, but it, you know, just from condensation and stuff. You need a rag. There you go.
Can you give me a clean one for my face?
Oh, it's for your face.
Yeah.
All right. So my boy got in there to turn the key, and he turned the key, and I would just hit it with a couple pumps. After only maybe 5 or 10 pumps on it, the fuel pump started pulling it from the tank, and I could see the clear fuel filter took right off, ran 20 minutes straight on its own. And so I do have a oil leak. Let me show you on the valve cover gasket, and we're gonna have to order a new valve cover gasket. I've started naming off things. I told my wife, I said, I need to make a list. We need that, and I don't remember what and all the other stuff is. See, don't get old. This is what happens. You don't remember nothing. So let's grab that oil filter and we'll get it on there and get some oil back in this thing. All right, boys and girls, whatever you do, do not forget when you're putting your oil filter back on to oil your gasket. And then make sure that the other gasket comes off of your oil filter goes up. And then don't do what I do. Don't over tighten stupid things. Then you'll get mad at yourself.
Or others will get mad.
Or Dalton will get mad at me. Like, did you tighten this down? Yes. Like him down there, I just heard him, he grunted 3 times putting the oil plug on, so the next time I'm down there.
Good and tight.
Yep, good and tight. So I could say to Dalton, did you, I know what you did. Stop it. Tight enough. Guess what? It's time to put oil in. You got the plug in?
Yep.
Alright. To prove my point about how they made things in the back, look at that dipstick. They don't make them like that no more. You pull one out and it's this flimsy little thing and nasty. Whoa. Oh. Rotella. Just because I had it. There is a little inspection plate by the pedals. I think there's 3 bolts. Can you see what it'll take to get that off? Because we got to remove that to check the brake fluid. We got to make sure we're able to stop. It had brand new everything when we parked it. New brake lines, new. I call it a master cylinder, but it's not a master cylinder. It's a brakelator. It makes you stop. So, okay. So it holds about 5.5 quarts of oil. I would say with the extended oil lines and the oil filter being moved, that's probably an extra quart. So there was probably 2 quarts in the other one. So we're going to stop it. 2 quarts left in this one. Right there. And then we'll start it up, let it run, and then check it. Got it fired up. We're going to let it heat up and let it cool down. We'll check the oil, top it off. So we got to check this brakes. Alright. We let it run for about 5 minutes. It's had some time to settle down. We're going to check the oil and see if we got to add a little more. Still up on the stick. Let's reinsert it. Mike could use about a half a quart, but it could be draining down a little more. Ain't been off. Yeah, that's probably good, because it's a little higher that time. Alright. We topped off the fuel. We topped off the brake fluid. We had to add just a tad bit to it. Dalton's buttoning up the floor there. I see a little bit of a fuel leak. We're going to tighten up a hose, and after that, we're going to be ready to back her on out of here and see how it goes. So once we get cruising, let you guys ride with us for a little bit.
Well, we're going for our first ride. We're actually going to head over to the Amish to show them our seats to see if they can adjust them for us, take a little bit of padding out. But it's diesel approved, it's mama approved, and enjoy the ride with us for a little bit. Beautiful day. Made it out here to the farm, the feed, and we figured we would just cruise around the perimeter of the field first, see if we can see any deer or anything.
There's a bunch of birds down there.
I see that.
Dead.
want to say thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And it's diesel approved. Remember, your eyes and your ears are the gateway to your soul. Make sure y'all are feeding it well. God bless y'all. See you in the next one.